All right, as you heard, I'm sure, Dan-Dalin with 2 minutes for tripping as we just got to this game. Trying to getting set up, but game just started. Let's see if I can get this tripod to be where I need it to be. I need a little bit lower as all of a sudden I'm on a table. There is 14:47 remaining in this first period. And Valley is already on a power play as Dan-Dalin with the first penalty of the game. I'm going to have an offsides. Let me see if I can get this figured out really quickly. Something is still off there. All right, there we go. Looks like we've got Rocco in goal right now with Van Wee and Liam on defense. All right, let's switch it up and see where we got. We have 17 seconds remaining in Dalin's penalty. And the score is 0-0 with 13:26 remaining in this game, or in this first period. No, that's right. They scored with 17 seconds remaining in Dalin's penalty, as Valley was able to monopolize on that power play that they got. All right, on the ice right now you have, was it Gavin Aceto, Eden Nortree, and Brock LaPlante. I'm going to do a line change, and we'll get you guys, everybody out who's out there. We are coming from you from the Nation's Rink. I cannot say the name of it, and I apologize for that, as I wish I could. I cannot pronounce it. They're playing the Valley 16U. They are in white, as the Utica Junior Comets are in red. This is their 15U team. Galen deflects that puck and goes into the netting behind the goal. Yeah, it was. I got informed that I was incorrect in who deflected that puck. Rocco's going to play that puck behind the net and send it up. Valley is leading 1-0 with 11:48 remaining in this first period, as Valley was able to monopolize on the power play that they got as Dan-Dalin got a tripping call. I wasn't even set up yet. We just got here. And if you cannot hear already, we have a guest who should be taking over in just a moment. I am hoping. You want this one? No.
Utica coming up with that puck. Tyler Main coming out in through the neutral zone. Tyler crossing over into the offensive end. Tyler tries to take that shot, misses, goes back behind the net, up on the near side. Cleared out by Valley. Aceto trying to hold that in. Van Wee fly that puck all the way across for Bubness, right? Oh, Brock. I'm sorry. Brock LaPlante. Here comes Valley pushing this puck up. Newcomb on the near side. Winds up shot right into the glove of Rocco Smith with a save. 1-0 here at Nations Arena, also known as Shahanyan Dakwa Onondaga Nation Arena, home of the Valley Eagles right now. Valley leads 1-0 with 10:35 to go in the first period. Drew Main taking that face off for Utica. Puck comes over. Dan-Dalin spinning around, gets that back. No, it gets turned over. Lalick with it. Shot blocker save. Rocco Smith. Puck goes to the corner. Dalin takes this back, moves it to the trapezoid. Grabbed by 91. I forgot who that was. Dalin tried pulling that puck out. Gets turned back by 88. Centering pass. Shot blocked out in front from the point. Dumped in by number 9, now 91, and we've got ourselves a whistle. I think the net came off. It did. I would love to have a roster of the Valley Eagles.
This is our 16-18.
Let's see if I can't find it while I'm broadcasting. Face off one by Utica. Aiden Van Wee sends this around behind the net. Passed out by Mungari. Mungari able to get this up to Aceto. Aceto tries driving that puck out. Gets turned back in. Backhand shot by Sanzone. Misses wide right. Sanzone grabs this in the corner. Sanzone drops this back into the corner for Lalick. Lalick? Wait a minute. He plays for CNS, doesn't he? Lalick. Maybe. I remember his mother or grandmother correcting me on how to say their name properly. Nice stop at the blue line. Puck goes over to Van Wee. Here goes Van Wee over into the offensive end, trying to backhand that puck over. Lalick, I think it's Lalick, sends this puck up. Aceto not able to hold that at the blue line. Gavin races back to get it. Gavin with it, still trying to maintain some space on that puck. Sends this up. Kernan grabs this in the neutral zone. Matt running into some trouble, loses that puck. Patno grabs it. Gavin Patno passes this puck up on the center line to number 16. I can't see who that is. Gavin grabs this puck, swing and a miss. Strike one. Centering pass gets tipped, goes to the right corner. Marshaw going in after it. Tyler Main after him. Centering pass, one-timer, goal. Number 42, Patno, assisted by number 67. 42 from 67. What are you, 17 minutes, right?
No, 15.
Oh, 15?
27.
Oh. Faceoff comes over. Dalin sends this up along the glass. Gets returned back. Cameron picks it up. Cameron short pass to Brock LaPlante. LaPlante can't get it. Didn't give him enough juice on it. Patno rips this in. Gets played by Rocco behind the net. Masha. Battle for this puck in the corner. Valley trying to come out with it, and out with it they do around the arena. Shot fired wide left. Rebound comes out off the boards, picked up by Tyler Main. Tyler sends this puck in deep, goes back behind the goal at the corner, picked up Valley. Nice hit against the boards. Valley able to get that puck out. Speared at by Joe Mongari. Dislodges it, picked up by Nofri. Nofri passes up for Tyler. Tyler dumps his puck in. Puck comes back out for Tyler Main. Tyler and Van Wee. Tyler passes off to Van Wee. Dalin coming out with this puck through the neutral zone. Gets that shot off wide left. Dalin going in after it in the corner. I think that's Mashaw on him. Dalin goes down. Puck comes back around on the near side. In the neutral zone. Moving forward, Valley gets caught up in the legs of Bubness. Nice job by Liam. Valley still with this puck in the zone. Spinning around. Backhands it into the corner. Picked up by 14. Dump back behind the goal. Valley centering pass goes off the back of the net. Dalin fires this to the corner. And Justin Zalewski goes in after it. Zalewski gets taken out. Tackled by Garcia. And Garcia is going to go in for a hook. Time of that penalty, 8:40. Valley Eagles penalty, number 9, Garcia. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 9, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 8:40. We're just waiting for the scoreboard operator to get the penalty up on the board before we can, proceed. I don't know when he's going to come out if we're going to send him in. Still waiting to get it up on the board. So Valley leads by a score of 2-0. About halfway through, just over halfway through the first period, Utica has time to come back. Tyler Main passes puck up to Mongari. Mongari to Drew. Drew sends this over to Aceto. Aceto to Tyler. Tyler back to Gavin. One-timer. Duffs on it. Got it with nothing but the heel. Puck picked up by Van Wee behind the net. Taken away, though, by Valley. Valley's going to try to get this puck out. Tyler Main easily holding it in at the point. Tyler making his way into the slot, top center point. Still in control of that puck. Dumps this into the corner for Drew Main. Drew going into battle against number 15. Puck comes up. Tyler grabs it, sends it back in behind the net. Drew going into battle against 45. Joe Mongari over there. It's like Tomovich. Drew chasing it down. This gets ripped around, caught by Aceto. Aceto off the boards, back for Drew. Drew can't catch it. Valley's going to go right out through the middle. Oh, it's a breakout pass to Sanzone. Sanzone coming in, shot. Sails it high into the netting. And we'll have a face-off to the left side of Rocco Smith. Face-off one by Utica. Liam Bubness rips this around. Dalin gets knocked down. Puck comes up, and Dalin there trying to swing at that puck. Get control, goes into the slot shot, and a goal. It's a shorthanded goal. Is that number 88, I believe? Could be a McDonald or... Valley goal scored by number 88, whoever that might be. Time of the shorthanded goal, 9:53. Puck gets ripped across to Dalin. Dalin over the blue line, drops it off for Nofri. Nofri fires. That goes wide left. Nobody able to tip it into the front. Valley's able to clear that puck out. Picked up by Zalewski. Zalewski with this puck. Passes across to Dalin. He's got to reach behind him to grab it. Backhands his puck in deep. Goes back behind the net. Stalled there by the Valley goalie. This puck gets sent down the length of the ice, and that's an icing. And that'll bring the faceoff back down to the Valley end of the arena. Faceoff back on shot, on goal, save made by Smith. Battle on the near side, Valley coming out with it. Teams are even. Moving forward, off the boards, Tonkovic dumps that puck in. Grabbed by Rocco. Rocco sends this off the glass, pops right out, picked up by Aceto. Aceto loses it. Bubness trying to pop this puck forward, gets it into the neutral zone. Gavin Aceto grabs it. Aceto over the blue line, turns around at the top of the circle, keeps that puck in, gives it to Lapointe. Lapointe can't hold it, goes to Mungari. Mungari drops back, gives this puck to Aceto. Aceto shot fired, gets blocked by Valley's number 42. He's in the corner, battling against Tyler Main. Puck comes out into the slot, drop back. Nice tip by Bubness to take away a clean shot. Patno drops this back to the point. Shot fired. Kick save for Rocco Smith. Puck comes out to Smart. Smart touches this forward. In the slot. Shot save. Rebound shot save. Rebound. Trying to get cleared. Held in by Smart at the center point. Rips this into the corner. Grabbed there by Valley. Centering pass. Misses everybody. Patno. And the net is off. We might want to try using posts or something to hold that thing in over there. Shot from the point, swing and a miss. Puck gets picked up by Matt Kernan. Kernan sends this up for Drew Main. Puck gets turned back out. Tyler collects it in the neutral zone. Tyler passes over to Van Wee. Aiden over the center line. Sends this to the middle for Aiden Nofri. Nofri trying to pull his puck with him. Can't do it. Valley turns this back out. Puck comes over into the middle. From the blue line, shot, glove save Rocco, and he's going to hold on to that one. At the point, passed over. Shot fired, wide right. Rebound comes up at the hash mark on the far side. Sent in, back behind. Valley taking that puck behind the Utica Junior Comets goal. At the corner now, trying to move their way out. Centering pass gets blocked by Tyler Main. Tyler stepping up, move over, skates that puck, retreats back and picks it up. Tyler battling for that puck, presses it up against the boards. Beston comes over for Valley to get it. This gets sent back out to the point. Cataldi shot fired, save Rocco Smith. He's going to hold on to that puck right there. Dalin at the corner, passes that puck off to Liam Bubness. Bubness pass up, comes across. Dangerous pass across the middle. Zalewski gets that out into the neutral zone, turns it over to Garcia. Garcia backhands it in to the Utica end of the ice. Dalin going into the corner to battle for that puck. Dalin takes it, snaps his forward for Zalewski. Zalewski sends this out, grabbed by Valley, sent back to the point. Garcia rips it, blocked and save made by Rocco Smith. Dalin grabs that puck off the faceoff, loses it. Picked up by Valley, sent around back behind the net. Now at the hash mark. Shot fired on net. Save Rocco. Rebound comes out to Valley in the center slot. Dropped off to Garcia. Garcia back to pass is smart. Goes in behind the net. Dalin playing on it. Two Valley guys back there. Cameron Dalin as well. Bubness coming in to help out. Dalin takes his seat. Now he gets back up, kicks that puck out towards the corner. And that's going to be a penalty against Bubness for interference. Liam Bubness, 2-minute minor for interference. Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 26, Liam Bubness, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 26, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 13:41. There'll be another power play for Valley. It's the same process as before to put up the penalty on the scoreboard. It's taking just as long. Now it's up. 1 minute, 19 seconds to go in the first period. Valley leads 3-0. Utica on the power play. Matthew Kernan coming up with this puck, passes it off and picked up by Lalick. Lalick coming around behind his net, passes puck over to Sanzone. Sanzone backs his way into the zone, sends it back behind the goal. Rocco plays it, runs into trouble. Rocco battling against two Valley forwards. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Valley, McDonald. McDonald centers this puck over to Smart. Smart passes up onto the hash mark. Comes back to Smart. Slapper, clapper, save Rocco. It's over his head anyway. Tyler sends this puck out. Puck waffles its way over the blue line into the Valley end of the ice. Valley on the power play again. Valley moving in. Valley is 1 for 1 on their power play so far. Scored their first goal of the game while Cameron Dalin was in the box for a tripping call. Patnode fires that puck up, and that's an icing. He tried to pass it. I'm sorry, that's not Patnode. That was Tonkovic. He tried to pass it to a player that was going off the ice for his line change. Face off to the left side of the Valley netminder. Puck comes back to Aceto. Aceto at the hash mark. Takes that shot, gets blocked. Popped out. Tonkovic in, shot, goal. 42, no, not Tonkovic, that's 42. Gavin Patnode with his second of the day. This one, a power play goal for number 42, Gavin Patnode. Time of the Valley power play goal, 14:50. Number 42, Gavin Patnode, unassisted. 9.9 seconds to go in this first period. Valley leads by a score of 4-0. Liam Bubness taking his time getting out of the box. Aiden Knopfrey jumping on the ice for the Utica fifth player. We'll slide into the left wing position. Drew Main taking the face-off, pulls this over to Aiden. Aiden moves forward at the blue line. 5 seconds ago, tried taking that shot, gets blocked, popped back out into the neutral zone. Puck picked up, Valley, Sanzo, no, Burlingame. Shot fired, save at the buzzer. At the end of one period of play, it is 4-0. So they gave the assist to Garcia. I don't know really how that happened. Now, let's see if I can't find a roster. Do you remember where you find on Snowbelt the tournament listings? Or what the central section website is? Yeah, it's not listed on that page. So first period has ended. We're at our first intermission. The Valley Eagles lead by a score of 4-0 here at Shahanindakwa Onondaga Nations Arena. There you go. Nope, the link's not working. Come on. Rocco plays that puck behind his goal, sends it out along the glass, held in at the blue line by Valley. Puck goes back to Liam Bubness. Bubness back over to Dalin. Dalin with time in the corner. Tries skating this puck up, gets attacked by Valley. Coming back, Drew Main. Bubness is going to get a cross check or a roughing. It was terrible. He barely touched him. Save made. Bubness grabs it. A roughing. He barely laid a hand on him. But Liam Bubness going to the box for a rough. Unfortunate. Sometimes being the bigger kids, not the bigger thing.
Cody's going to the box. He
Oh.
cross-checked Matt Hernan in the face.
Oh. Cody Mashaw. Are they going to whisper this one, though? Cross check.
Right?
Clock is still ticking. Wait a minute. These are 17 minutes.
No, 15 minutes.
It can't be. It's at 14:54.
The first one was 15.
Valley penalty number 67, Cody Mashaw, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 67, 2 minutes cross-check. 4-on-4 hockey. Van Wee with this puck. Passes it to Tyler Main. Tyler back to Van Wee. Aiden Van Wee over the blue line in the offensive end. Drops this puck back for Matt Kerning. Kerning off the boards for himself. Valley trying to spear that puck out. Knocked down from behind. Passed over to Van Wee. Van Wee with this puck. Rocco making his way to the bench and not going to get there in time for the extra attacker. Now we're going to get a Valley penalty here. Yep, cross check is what they're going to for number 71. So it's a power play opportunity for Utica. Valley penalty number 71, 2-minute minor for cross checking. Number 71, 2 minutes cross check. Tyler Main just barely holding that puck in on the blue line, but does. Next turning, battling for that puck. Loses it, comes out. Valley's going to try spearing this puck out, and they dump that down. That's an icing. No icing. Waved off. Van Wee grabs that puck. Van Wee into the corner. Aiden Van Wee skating up with that puck on the far side. Passes by the backside of Drew Main. Drops it off for Drew. Drew over the blue lines. Got Aceto at the point. Aceto steps up. Should take that shot. And does. Off the glove. It's loose. Out in front. Swept away. Still in the slot. Drew back to Dalin. Dalin shot. Misses wide left. Nice toe drag release. Just not good enough aim. Drew Main tried to get that over to Dalin. Gets tipped away by Newcomb. Dalin passes this back to Mungari. Mungari over to Gavin Aceto. Aceto winds up. Low shot right side. Misses wide off the board. Picked up by Joe Mungari. Mungari, it's 5-on-3. Mungari with this puck. Skating it slowly into the slot. Mungari moving in. Backhand shot. Tip. Goes up high. Hits the netting. Drops down as the fourth player enters the ice for the Valley Eagles. Face off to the left side of the Valley net. Puck goes over to the boards. Mungari after it, can't get to it. Lalick sends this all the way around on the far side. Bubness picks it up, backhands this into the corner. Picked up by number 15. Passed out, Lalick with it. Lalick over the blue line. Shot fired. Paddle save. Rocco Smith. Puck goes to the corner. Drew Main snaps it up along the boards. Lalick catches it for Valley. Passes puck back into the neutral zone. Valley is short-handed, remember. Sand zone. Passes over to Smart. Smart with it. Passes puck up to Tonkovic. Tonkovic one-tees it into the offensive end. Drew Main there. Drew being attacked by Sand zone. Drew back behind his own net. Rocco doing the YMCA to block Sandzone's view. Sends this out. Puck gets knocked down by Lalick. Lalick curling around. Teams are even. Lalick in the neutral zone. Flicks this puck forward for Smart. Smart brings this over the blue line. Has it taken away by Drew Main. Drew weaving his way around. Drew loses that puck to McDonald. McDonald kicks it out for Sandzone. Sandzone into the slot. Dalin swinging at him, missing. Sandzone swings and misses that shot. Rocco tips that one away. Sandzone shot, save. Rocco. Puck goes back behind the net. Valley trying to curl around with it on the near side. McDonald gets knocked off. Bubness doesn't know where the puck is. Lalick gives it to McDonald. McDonald shot, save made by Rocco Smith. Faceoff will be to the right side of Smith. 11:27 to go in the second period. Valley leads 4-0. Burlingame taking that faceoff for Valley. Pulls his puck back to Garcia. Garcia sends this over to 95. Tyler Main's trying to swing at that puck, and that goes over the top of the net, and I think the net got dislodged. Sounds like we've run out of music selection here at Shahanandakwa. This is the third time I've heard this clip, I think.
You're not a music guy.
Net has been reset. Gavin Aceto taking the face-off for Utica. Face-off won by Valley. Oh, couldn't get that shot off. Taken away, Aiden Nofri. Nofri loses it, gets poked away. Valley trying to turn it back. Garcia knocks it into the Utica end of the ice. Picked up by Tyler Main. Tried clearing out, held in by Cody Mashaw. Cody sends this behind the net. Tyler Main there. Tyler coming up on the near side's got Garcia in front of him. Sends that off the glass. It goes down. Cataldi going after it. Cataldi's got LaPlante chasing after him. Cataldi goes around behind his net. Cataldi skating up on the far side, pass that puck out to Burlingame. Burlingame into the offensive end, shot, and Rocco ducked. Not a good sign for a goalie. Shot fired, low, save, rebound, shot, save, and Rocco's going to squeeze that between the pads as he sits down for breakfast. There's a breakfast motion there. No, this isn't the team. Faceoff comes out, grabbed by Garcia, shot, save, made, rebound, backhand, save, made. Tyler Main going after, puck picked up by Valley. They send this back out to the point, from the point up to the hash mark, backhanded into the corner. Valley from the corner, tries to get around the official, can't. Beston sends this to the corner. Number 36. Shot, save, Rocco. Rocco trying to pull that in like a hungry hippo, and he does, and covers that one up. What? Everybody loves the hungry hippo. Valley from behind the net sends this up to Garcia. Garcia into the hash mark to Mashaw. No, not Mashaw. Excuse me, that's Hayden. Puck comes back up for Garcia. Garcia squeezes it by. Aceto takes it away. Gavin passes over for Dalin. Dalin trying to pull that puck out, able to get it into the neutral zone. Gets brought back in by Valley. Cameron reaches back, grabs that puck, passes it over to Bubness. Here comes Liam Bubness up with this puck into the neutral zone. Passes it off to Aceto. Aceto in, shot. Tipped away. Oh, Drew knocked it just a little too far wide right. Nice idea. Good move. Somebody lost their glove. LaPlante, little love tap. They blow the whistle because Drew lost his glove? He's not the goalie. Hey, lose your glove, you play without it. Scoop that baby up. Face off to the right side of the Valley goalie. Matt Kernan coming in to take the draw for Utica. 9:30 to go in this second period. Valley leads by a score of 4-0. Valley wins the draw, brings that puck around, rides the rail. Bubness wraps that back in behind the net. Picked up by Cataldi. Cataldi to Smith. Smith sends this out. Dallin's going to race after it. That's going to be on net. Rocco's going to play it and dish this out to the corner. Centering pass, backhand, off of Dallin, just wide right. Cameron Dallin almost scored on the wrong team. Shot fired, save made by Rocco. Kernan pulling his puck out, turns it over, shot, blocker, save. Gets set down. Nofri backhands this up, held in by Cataldi. He dumps this into the corner. Dallin tries ripping around to the far near corner here. That's a nice check by Bubness. He goes up against Newcomb. Puck comes out on the side. Smart sends this into the corner. Centering pass, shot, save made. Interference on Bubness? Another Utica penalty. I didn't see the interference. Was it real? Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 26, Liam Bubness, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 26, 2 minutes, interference. We got a goalie change for Valley. 47 goes out, and number 30 comes in. Lalick taking the face-off for Valley against Gavin Aceto. Puck comes back to Smart at the point. Smart passes this puck over to 88. Back over to Smart. Aceto tips this puck out into the neutral zone. Valley backhands this up Everybody checks up on sides, gets dumped in by 88, played by Rocco. Rocco hits this off of Van Wee. Smart with it, knocks this puck over to the side. Smart curling around, going back to his comfortable point position. Pass this puck over to Cataldi. Cataldi shot low, kick save Rocco. Smart reaches out to save that puck from going into the neutral zone. Now it comes out. Cataldi couldn't do anything about it. Lalick coming in over the blue line into the offensive end. Lalick curling around, passes over to Smart. Smart winds up, shot, glove save, Rocco Smith. It's not this 16U team either. .7:31 to go in the second period. 4-0 Valley lead over Utica. Utica shorthanded for 54 more seconds, and this puck comes out the length of the ice. Valley goes back behind their net, coming up with it on the far side. Valley over the center line, runs right into Kernan. Dalin turns this puck back up. They can't take it with him. Kernan able to grab this puck, pass this up into the neutral zone. Dalin turns, not able to see that puck before Tonkovic grabs it. Dalin forechecking on Tonkovic. Tonkovic moves that forward. Kernan misses. Kernan misses. Tonkovic into the corner. Dalin attacking. Dalin taking that puck away. Dalin passes that puck over to Mungari. Mungari gets this out for Kernan. Kernan moves this up into the offensive end. Puck gets dropped back at the blue line by Valley. Pulled up by Burlingame. Turned back in. And with it now is Kernan. Kernan can't hold that puck. Stepping up, Cameron Dalin knocks this forward. Dalin gets taken out by a stick to the head. He's going to call interference. It could have been head contact. Number 22 going to the box. Interference is by far these officials' favorite offense to call. Valley penalty, number 22, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 22, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 10:22, and it's 4-on-4 hockey for 1 second. And then Utica will be on the power play. There's the faceoff, and Utica is at full strength. Utica Junior Comets power play. Drew Main passes this puck back to Nofri. Nofri over to Aceto. Aceto shot! Deflected away, goes into the corner. Chased down by Justin Zalewski. Tried to get cleared. Glove down by Aceto. Aceto at the blue line sends his back. Bustin tries busting it out. Puck goes to Zalewski. Zalewski shuffles it up to Drew Main. Drew tries toe dragging around Cataldi. Not able to do so. Drew going in, putting some pressure on. Oh, missed the kick. Puck gets knocked over to the side. Cameron Dalin pushes it to the corner. Drew Main picks it up in the trapezoid, stops short, gets tripped. We're not going to call that one because it's not interference. We only know the interference rule. This puck gets cleared out by Valley. It's not going to make it for the icing. Bustin coming out. Rocco slaps at that puck, gets it into the neutral zone. Reaching around, Zalewski pulls this puck by Garcia. Zalewski going in deep, stops at the hash mark, right centering that puck, gets missed. Drew Main through the leg, shot wide left. Puck picked up on the far side by Aiden Nofri. Drew gets checked in the corner, and he goes down. And that's going to be an elbow. On 95. Drew Main is in the corner. Coach is tending to Drew in the corner. And Drew is up on his feet. And he's able to skate off. I think he's going to be okay. So Valley penalty number 95, a 2-minute minor for elbowing. Time of the minor penalty, 10:26. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 56 seconds, and then a minute 4 of a single player advantage for Utica. Oh, it looked like it could be a misconduct. A 2-10. 2-minute minor for elbowing, 10-minute misconduct for the brutality of the hit. Aceto coming back, grabbing this in his own zone. Drops it off for Nofri. Nofri skating up into the offensive end. Nofri stops short at the hash mark. Centering pass goes all the way across. Tyler Main plays it off the boards. Tyler curling around, coming in top of the slot. Pass over for Nofri. Shot. Glove, off the glove of the goalie. Number 30 goes back behind the net. Joe Mungari with it now. Mungari to Nofri. Nofri, centering pass, gets blocked. Nice stick check by 67. Is that Mashaw? Tipped! Goal! LaPlante! Brock LaPlante from Tyler, Maine. That'll release one player, number 22 from the box for Valley, and Utica will have a single player advantage now. Utica Junior Comets power play goal scored by number 29, Brock LaPlante, assisted by number 15, Tyler Main. LaPlante from Maine, 29 from 15. Time of the Utica Junior Comets power play goal, 11:02. Joe Mungari in for the faceoff, sends this over to Nofri, gets knocked back into the Utica end of the ice. Tyler Main drifting back to pick that puck up. Tyler, from the safety of his trapezoid, lets Mungari cut out in front, passes off to Nofri. Nofri coming up with this puck. Nofri skating through the neutral zone. Nofri in deep, curls around at that far hash mark. Passes off with a Mungari. Mungari shot high, rides the glass, comes around. Home team bounce, drops down, passed out by Valley over to Capriati. Capriati loses it to Tyler Main. Tyler passes over to Bubness. Bubness to Nofri. Nofri trying to push this puck forward. Gets turned over. Tonkovic moves it into the neutral zone. Now brings it back into his own zone. Tonkovic with it. Tonkovic has got 35 seconds of a penalty to kill still. This puck comes all the way down. Tyler Main is going to chase after it. Played on by Rocco. Rocco soft pass to Tyler. Tyler behind his net. Tyler curling around to shake off number 14, Newcomb. Tyler passes this puck out to Gavin Aceto. Aceto is going to go behind the net to try to lose Newcomb. Newcomb's still on him. Aceto skating up. Aceto over to center line, picking up speed. Aceto can't make his way into the slot. Puck gets poked away by Tonkovic. Aceto takes it into the corner. Gavin Aceto passes over to Liam Bubness. Bubness winds up, low shot, save goalie. Backhand, Matt Kerning goes wide. Teams are even. Aiden Van Wee passes over to Bubness. Bubness can't get the shot off. Sends this to the corner. Tonkovic there. Pulled away by Kerning. Kerning going after it. Garcia stick check. Lalick picks this puck up. Goes back behind his net. Matt Lalick fires this all the way down. Misses everybody. That's going to be an icing. It went from a great breakout opportunity to an icing just like that. Faceoff will be at the Valley end of the arena. 3:15 to go in the second period. It is a 4-1 game in favor of Valley. They got 4 goals in the first period. Utica 1 goal in the second period. 3:15 to go before this period is over. Kernan in for the draw against Garcia. Kernan pulls this over to Mungari. Mungari grabs this puck, tries to pass it all the way across. Not going to make it. Pushed in deep by Dalin. Zalewski's got his stick all wrapped up. He's going to try kicking that puck out. Kernan can't get it. Kernan falls down. Puck passed out to Lalick. Lalick all the way over to the other side. Pass back out into the middle. Backhand shot. Save Rocco. Rebound goes by McDonald. Collected by Zalewski. Zalewski long pass to Kernan. Kernan trying to pass this to Mungari. Can't do it. Kernan sends this over. Zalewski misses the one-timer. McDonald plays this off the board. Sends this out into the neutral zone for Lalick. Lalick off to the right side. Shot. Save Rocco. It's loose. Grabbed by Dalin. Cleared out. Picked up by Zalewski to Nofri. Nofri, no look behind the back pass, comes back to him, centering. Oh, it gets gobbled up by the face of number 15 and covered up by goalie number 30. 2:22 to go in the second period here at Shahanandakwa Onondaga Nation Arena. Gavin Aceto taking the face-off for Utica. Puck is won by Valley. Tries sending it out. Nofri slaps this down out of the air. Comes into the middle. Valley trying to battle for it. Burlingame picks this up. Burlingame over the blue line. Bubness knocks him off the puck. Burlingame regains control. Goes down in the corner. Aceto trying to pop this puck up. Tonkovic steps up with it. Centering pass. Nobody there. LaPlante can't get to it. Garcia rips it. Misses wide right. Rebound comes out for Tonkovic. Fires this in. Goes across the crease, off the corner, out to Garcia. Garcia rips this off the backboards, bottom of the net. Burlingame centering pass goes right to Gavin Aceto. Aceto lofts this into the air like 99 red balloons, and that gets knocked out into the fans. Somebody wanted to give their mom a souvenir. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 1:44 to go in the second period. Utica trails by 3 goals. Valley leads 4-1. Swarthout's going to take the face-off for Valley against Matt Kernan. Kernan wins the draw, goes to Dalin. Dalin to Van Wee. Van Wee passes up to Zalewski. Zalewski loses it. It's the only call these refs know. Interference. Swarthout moving in. Interference made. Swarthout going in. Back behind the net. Van Wee all over him. Swarthout passes puck off to number 3. He curls around. It's Buston. Shot fired. Swarthout. Save made. Rocco Smith. Wasn't Swarthout the name of the realtor from Fletch? The name's in there. Face off to the left side of Rocco. Gavin Aceto to take the draw. The face-off puck gets pulled to Cameron Dalin. Dalin sends this back behind the net. Van Wee sends it back the other way. Brock LaPlante going after it. Played on by Mashaw. Mashaw in the corner has got Van Wee on him. Puck gets sent back out to the point. Ripped in, misses wide right off the backboard. Picked up on the near side by Mashaw. Mashaw to Smart. Shot fired. Dalin misses. Puck goes off the corner. Final minute of play here in the second period. Near side, puck grabbed by Smart. Smart pulls this out to the middle, holds it on the blue line, passes up to Swarthout. Swarthout can't get the shot. Now fakes it. Centering pass, swept away by Dalin, held by Mashaw. I think that's Mashaw. Swarthout behind the net, centering pass, tipped away, blocked, grabbed by Aceto. Here's Gavin Aceto into the neutral zone. Aceto outskating Mashaw. Mashaw diving, sliding, Smart sliding. Stick out, puck picked up by Buston. Buston passes off into the middle. Centering pass back, blocked by Nofri. Tyler Main in the corner loses that puck. Valley with it. 10 seconds to go. Valley pass behind the goal. Try to come around with the wraparound. Rocco with the save. And whistle. Because the ref got scared, it looked like. That puck was still loose in the crease. And go over and pretend like the net moved. It's not the case at all, though. 6.9 seconds to go. That's why Miss Piggy. Never mind. Face-off driven forward, knocked out into the neutral zone by Zalewski. Looked like interference to me by Garcia, but, that's just me. That'll do it. After 2 periods of play, it is a 4-1 game in favor of the Valley Eagles. We're going to have an ice cut. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. No, we're not. This isn't a league game. It's not a THF game. I can't even find this Valley team on the list of Valley rosters. There are 3 other 16U teams. None of them have these boys on it. I wonder, they're not 19U, are they?
I don't know. Maybe they are, but it's
All right, we are ready to start this third and final period. Face-off won by Valley. Puck is across, knocked in by Zalewski. Puck is still in the Valley zone. Valley knocks this puck out. Grabbed by Mungari. Mungari passes puck over to Tyler Main. Tyler sends this into the offensive end. That gets stalled by the goalie. Picked up by Garcia. Garcia passes off the boards. Now it gets knocked out for that guy. Turned back by Joe Mungari. Kernan loses that puck. Tonkovic moving it in. Tonkovic over the blue line, winds up, shot high off the glass, drops down on the near side, comes out by the point, held in by Valley, snapped out by Utica. Zalewski gives it to Tyler Main. Tyler hits the center line, dumps that puck in, stalled by the goalie behind the Valley net. Picked up by Valley's number 15, skating out with this puck. That's Smart. Smart dumps this in. Rocco's going to stall it behind his net. Backhands it for Van Wee. Aiden Van Wee coming up on the near side. Short pass to Gavin Acino. Gavin moving out with this puck. Gavin backhands this up for Brock LaPlante. LaPlante touches it into the offensive end, immediately grabbed by Valley. Valley having a hard time keeping it away from the skates. Puck snapped off the boards. Acino stealing that along the boards. Nope, taken away by Lalick. Lalick sends this across, misses the pass. Stepping up Cameron Dallin. Dallin dumps that into the corner. Smart grabs it, sends it up along the boards. Brock LaPlante misses. Cameron Dallin holds it in at the point. Passes this puck up to Drew Main. Drew, nice toe drag around. Backhands this over to Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee with the shot. Save made by the Valley goalie. Can't help but stop it when it hits you in the eagle. Takes off to the right side of the Valley goalie. 14:21 to go in this third and final period. Matt Kernan facing off against Sandzone. Kernan pulls this puck back. Knopfrey tries moving it forward. Aiden's going to go over against the boards. Back to what would have been the point, except that's McDonald. That's not his teammate. McDonald moving up, drops his pass off for Lalick. Shot, glove save, Rocco Smith. Ripping that puck out of the air. The windmill and the full split. Doesn't get sweeter than that. That's a nice save. Face off to the left side of Rocco. Sanzone sliding in against Kernan. Sanzone pulls it back. Lalick figured he'd shoot higher, and higher it went. One goes into the netting, and we'll have another face-off in the Utica zone. Oh, it's coming out? Oh, it didn't hit anybody. He just sailed it, huh? All right, in the neutral zone. Puck comes back to Garcia. Garcia dumps it in. Half the team was offsides. We're going to move this face-off to the center ice. Face-off comes over against the boards. McDonald tries sending this back to nobody. Goes all the way to the corner. Garcia there. Knopfrey going to challenge. Battle for that puck gets backhanded, and Valley's able to get this out into the neutral. A nice touch to Sanzone. Sanzone's got McDonald breaking for it, but he's got Tyler Main all over him. Sanzone sends his puck back up to the point, held in by Tonkovic. Puck goes behind the net. Tyler sends this to the corner. Bubness sends this behind. Fired out. Oh, Mongari tried passing it to Knopfrey. Knopfrey missed it. Tonkovic grabs it. Tonkovic to Smart. Smart off the boards to Sanzone. Sanzone touches the Burlingame. Burlingame kicks it out. Takes the shot wide right. Mongari comes over at the board at the hash mark. Flips this through the neutral zone. Aiden Knopfrey going after it. Knopfrey picks this puck up. Curls around the bottom of the circle. Loses it. Nobody there. Everybody's going off for a change. Aiden Knopfrey still battling. Burlingame with this puck in the neutral zone. Van Wee takes it away, gets it to Aceto. Aceto sends this out to Zalewski. Zalewski passes this off the boards, gets grabbed by Smart. Smart, hard pass off the board for Garcia. Garcia trying to sneak in behind Dalin. Passes, puck over. Shot taken. Save made by Rocco. Rocco. I think, I think he saved that just over his head on his thigh, or the thigh area. Rocco hurts right now. Coach Smith coming out. Gonna tell him to rub some dirt on it. We got a game to play. Hopefully he's okay. That'll leave a nice bruise, though, for sure. Rocco's trying to avoid having a Charlie horse. That was certainly hurt. That was a hard shot. It just missed the pad as Rocco was going down to make that save. I think it did catch him up on the thigh. Oh, Rocco's sitting up now, talking to his dad. I mean, coach.
Medical's coming out again.
Oh, Rocco wanted to wait until the EMT or EMS person came close. Now he's going to get up. He's going to try walking that one off, or skating that one off, stretching it out. He is up. That does not tickle, though.
Plutography.
Today's word of the day is plutography. Plutography is a noun. It means depiction, presentation, or coverage of the rich, particularly the lifestyles they enjoy. Plutography. I thought it would have had something to do about pictures of things that used to be planets.
Aren't they saying Pluto's a planet again?
Are they?
I believe so.
Oh, no.
You should Google it.
It must have grown.
I think it did.
So it was a dwarf planet, they decided. Oh, yeah, Rocco's still trying to stretch that out. And we decided Rocco's good enough. The on-ice party is going to have to get broken up. Too bad that's in Detroit.
Go for it anyway. What?
I want to live in Detroit.
I do. Go. Do you know what better hockey? Do you know what hockey might fit here? Do it anyways. Come on.
Puck gets sent around back behind the Utica net, picked up by Zalewski. Zalewski sends this to the corner for Van Wee. Van Wee takes this behind his net. He gets challenged and runs into trouble. Burlingame all over him. Kicks that puck up to LaPlante. LaPlante sends this out to Van Wee. To Aceto. Aceto pops this out into the neutral. Garcia, Zalewski. Oh, we're going to say he's on sides. That's good. I really thought Zalewski kicked himself offside. LaPlante with the puck back behind his net. Tries passing this up for Aceto. Bustin coming over. Tonkovic wraps up LaPlante. Puck gets sent back behind the net. Garcia collects it there for Valley. Tries clearing this out. Dalin not able to hold it at the point. Aceto steps back to pick this puck up. Aceto looking for somebody. Anybody. Loses that puck. Bustin has this tipped away by Brock LaPlante. Puck goes over to Zalewski. Zalewski crosses over the center line. Dumps that puck in. And the forward line goes off for their change. Well, everybody did, actually. Here comes Valley. Dumps that puck in. Bubness watches it goes by. Sees Rocco ripping around to the other side. Smart centering pass. Puts it on net. Rocco pops this to Bubness. Liam sends this behind the goal for Tyler Main. Tyler pulls this puck back. Lost it into the neutral zone. Picked up by Smart. Smart to Mashaw. Mashaw back to Smart. Smart skating his way through. Loses that puck. Picked up by Kernan. Matt Kernan over the blue line. Matt Kernan trying to lean, centering pass. Mashaw blocking it. Puck is still loose. Comes out, center point. Tyler Main pulls it back to the forehand. Snapshot. Kick saved by the goalie. Nofri tries knocking this to the slot. Gets collected by Schwarthout. Now it goes to Kernan. Kernan into the corner with Smart. Smart presses him up, spearing at that puck, and it goes behind the net. Mashaw picks it up. Cody Mashaw trying to drive this puck around. Snapped up along the boards, returned back in by Bubness. Puck is loose. Nofri trying to pull it. Nothing. Tyler Main draws back shot. Gets tipped. Sails into the netting and out of play. We'll have a face-off in the Valley end of the ice. 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this game. Valley leads 4-1. Valley won the first period 4-0. Utica won the second period 1-0. But it's the ever-essential third period that needs to get won now. Valley wins that faceoff, trying to send that puck around. Held in by Dalin. Centering pass. Drew Main can't take it with him. Puck gets turned back out by Valley. Who's that? Aceto's going to get rung up for that one. Wasn't that bad, but the ref is adamant that Aceto goes into the penalty box. Newcomb received the rough. Aceto gets called for the roughing. Is this Iron Maiden?
Not a song I know.
I think it is. Utica penalty, number 17, Gavin Aceto, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 17, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 5:46. Puck comes out to Tonkovic. Tonkovic sends this over for Garcia. He loses it. Van Wee can't get it away, though. Garcia back to Tonkovic. Tonkovic holds this at the blue line. Now he loses it as he got challenged by Drew Main. Tonkovich got to curl around in the neutral zone while his team checks up onside. Newcomb brings that over into the offensive end. Challenged by Dalin, guarded by Dalin. Gets that off to number 71. Shot save made by Rocco. We'll have a face-off in the Utica end. 1:28 remaining in the player advantage for Valley. 9:42 remaining in this game. Utica trails by 3 goals as the score is 4-1. Lalick taking the face-off against Drew Main. Drew pulls his puck back. Passed over to McDonald. McDonald out to Smart. Smart moves over to the middle. Shot high. Drops down. Valley hits the side of the net. Lalick sends this around for McDonald. McDonald at the top of the circle. Passes it back to Lalick. Lalick at the hash mark now. Sends this across. Gets blocked by Drew Main. Drew trying to knock it past Smart. Smart able to grab it. Now Drew steals it. Drew turns. It's a 1-on-3. Puck gets picked up, though, by Lalick. Lalick coming back. Got Dalin in front of him. Lalick. Dalin pokes that puck away. 91 picks it up, though. 91 is, I forgot. Drew Main skating up with this puck. Passes it out for Kernan. Kernan, wide right, has that knocked away by Smart. Mashaw over there. Mashaw grabs that puck, rips it behind his goal. 35 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Valley. Sanzone skating up with this puck. That's 91. Sanzone at the blue line. Over the blue line. Loses that puck. Regains control. Sanzone in at the corner. Nofri Adam drops his puck back to the point. Shot fired by Tonkovich. Save made. Mongari not able to clear it. Cataldi fires. Shot. Rebound. Sanzone misses the goal completely. Picked up by Lalick. Centering pass. Bubness able to pick that puck up. Bubness sends this to the corner. Stepping up is Tonkovich. Puck goes to Bubness. Liam goes back behind his net. Sends this off the glass. And he was hoping that Aceto was going to be making a bolt for the goal. That did not happen. Tonkovich with that puck now. Tonkovich skating up with this puck. Nofri on his tail. Tonkovich cutting into the middle. Aceto in front of him. Drops that puck off for Patno. Patno dumps it in. Liam Bubness is going to go back and get it. Bubness backhands this along the boards. Grabbed by Joe Mongari. Mongari passes out to Nofri. Aiden. Hard time catching that puck. Has to curl back into his zone with it. Nofri skating up with this puck now. Nofri forced left by Garcia. Number 22 Garcia, not number 9. Passes this puck out to Aceto. Shot misses. Smart grabs it, sends this to the corner. Patno picks it up, sends it high, and Bubness not able to hold it. Bubness passes over to Tyler Main. Tyler skating up with this puck at the blue line. Tyler dumps this puck into the corner while Utica is on a chain. Number 9 Garcia. Garcia, number 9, off the boards, gets this out into the neutral zone. Zach Zalewski not able to get it. Burlingame brings this in. Burlingame centering pass goes off the skate of Tyler Main. Tyler takes it to the corner. Tyler rips it around far side. Smart picks it up at the point. Smart trying to move forward. Got LaPlante on him. Now Bubness. Bubness misses the hit. Centering pass. Shot. Save made. Rocco. Justin Zalewski with this puck. Sends this across. Burlingame plays this off the boards. Brock LaPlante puts the hit on and can't find the puck. Puck's in the neutral zone. Drew Main tried passing it back to Bubness. Bubness misses it. And Andrews got to go all the way back and play this puck back behind his goal. Drops it off for his brother, Tyler. Tyler moving forward with this puck. Tyler sends this out, gets it to the neutral zone. Picked up by Patnode. Patnode shot on goal. Save Rocco. Tyler Main picks it up, sends it around for Bubness. Bubness can't get it. Picked up by number 3, Bustin. Bustin loses it. Here comes Drew. Drew loses it. Bustin with it. Bustin hooked by Drew. Drew's going to the box. Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 13, Drew Main. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 13, 2 minutes hook. Time of the minor penalty, 9:52, and it's another power play for Valley. Matt Kernan taking the draw for Utica. Puck won by Valley. Passed over to Mashaw. Cody Mashaw shot goes wide, blockered by Rocco into the corner. Swartha, and the net came off. Now that'll give us a face-off in the zone. Kernan for the draw. Puck comes back to Cody Mashaw. Mashaw passes over to the other side. Oh, and that gets knocked out by Kernan. Kernan's still putting a stick on it. Swarthout having to come back to pick this puck up. Getting attacked by Brock LaPlante. Swarthout with it. Swarthout going behind his net. Swarthout on the far side. LaPlante still attacking. That puck gets poked away by Matthew Kernan. Kernan goes down. Yeah, little extracurriculars. Valley penalty, number 36, Swarthout, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 36, 2 minutes, hooked. Time of the minor penalty, 10:28. Face off down at the Valley end, and they clear this. The length of the ice misses everybody. That's an icing. 7 seconds tick away on the power play. Or not power play, on the penalty, I mean. We have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute, 17 seconds. And then it'll be a player advantage for Utica for 36 seconds. Face-off won by Valley. Held in by Utica. Knocked out by Valley. Skating down with it is Valley. In the middle. Pass over. Missed. Huge opportunity. Bubness knocks that puck to the corner. Played by Nofri. Back to Liam Bubness. Liam gives it to Gavin Aceto. Aceto skating up. Aceto over the blue line. Aceto shot gets tipped by Tonkovic and goes out of play. Give us a face-off in the Valley end of the rink. 49 seconds remaining of player advantage.
Or his sister, you never know.
Could be the same person. Face-off to the right side of the Valley goalie. Gavin Aceto squaring off against number 14. Face-off won by Valley. Valley coming out in the new side. Newcomb trying to get that puck out. Bubness blocking it. Nofri picks this up. Gets grabbed by Lalick. Lalick passes this to Newcomb. Newcomb sends this across to the far side for Garcia. Garcia dumps this puck in. Rocco's going to stall this puck. Gives it to Tyler Main. Tyler skating up with it. Tyler looks exhausted. Tyler in the trapezoid. Coming up with this puck. Tyler, long pass, breakout to Aceto. Aceto's in all alone. Gavin Aceto makes his move. Hit the goal. 5-hole. I don't think he meant that, but we'll take it. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 17, Gavin Aceto, assisted by number 15, Tyler Main. Aceto from Maine. Time of the Utica Junior Comets goal, 11:38. And it's now a 4-2 game. And Utica has got the momentum. McDonald knocks this puck into the Utica end of the ice. Van Wee tips this away. Dalin keeps that away from 91. I forgot again who that was. Sandzone. That's it. Thank you. Sandzone with it in the neutral zone. The fifth player's on for Utica. Utica's on the power play. Puck drops down for Dalin. Dalin battling, trying to come wide, loses that puck. Sandzone coming back the other way. Sandzone moving in. Van Wee on him, and that puck gets kicked away by Rocco. Sandzone up against the boards. Van Wee there, as is Mungari and Drew Main. Sandzone from a knee. Loses that puck to Joe Mungari. Mungari passes it out to Dalin. Dalin tried to send this out to Drew. Gets tipped away. We're going to call a high stick. It was at his waist. All right, it's a high stick against Utica. It's going to bring the face-off all the way back down. Face off to the right side of Rocco. Puck goes to the corner. Tyler Main going after it. Puck gets ricocheted all the way across. Teams are even. Valley going into the corner. Valley from the corner. Pass all the way across to Garcia, number 9. There's a shot that got tipped, goes wide. Smart picks it up on the far side. Smart to Garcia. Garcia moves his forward, gets grabbed by Zalewski out into the neutral zone. Zalewski lets that go to Tyler Main. Tyler drops that puck back behind the Valley goal. Out in the neutral zone. Tyler with it. Tyler skating up with that puck. Smart takes it away. Smart sends this into the neutral zone. Comes right back to him. Smart has that swept away by Brock LaPlante. Puck goes to Zalewski. Zalewski centering pass gets intercepted by number 95. Zalewski with it in the corner. Battle back and forth. Burlingame tried to get it. 95 comes out with it. Sends this all the way across to the far side. Puck comes out into the middle, picked up by Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee knocked away by Pat Node. Collected by Liam Bubness. Bubness off the boards for Van Wee. Aiden sends this into the middle for Gavin Aceto. That gets swatted away. Van Wee fires this forward, and Cataldi grabs it his end. Cataldi up to Hayden. Hayden tips this into the offensive zone. Cameron Dallin coming over. Gets a piece of that puck. Hayden tries knocking it. This gets swept into the far corner. Swarthout over there. Swarthout in the corner. Challenged by Van Wee. Sends this puck up along the boards. Comes back to Swarthout. Swarthout over to Lalick. Lalick puts that on net. Save made by Rocco. Puck comes over against the boards. 1.5 minutes. Shot fired by Cody Mashaw. Misses wide left. Comes up for 45. Comes out to Dallin. Dallin trying to pull this puck out. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Mashaw grabs it. Mashaw curling around. He gets hit by Drew Main. Dallin blocking the blue line. Puck gets grabbed by Mungari. Soft pass to Van Wee. Van Wee able to get that puck out. Retreating back to pick it up, Cody Mashaw. Mashaw passes over to Tonkovic. Tonkovic goes back behind his net. Tonkovic passes up to Hayden. Hayden into the neutral zone. Has that knocked away by Kernan. Tonkovic drives through Kernan, though. Tonkovic into the offensive end. 1 minute of play remaining in the third and final period. Final minute of play. Dallin on Tonkovic. Tonkovic centering pass, shot, save. Rocco. Dallin grabs the rebound, goes back behind the net, sends it up. Caught by Newcomb at the point. He fires it. That gets tipped. Blocked by the hand of Tyler Main. Tyler gets it out into the neutral zone. Smart collects it for Valley. Smart moving up in the neutral zone, over the blue line, into the offensive end. Gavin Aceto takes that puck away. Aceto back around behind his goal. Aceto pulls this up, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Gavin Aceto still with it. Cataldi attacking. Aceto still there. Aceto backhand. Not able to get his stick on that. Cataldi puts it in the corner, grabbed by Bustin. Bustin passes up to Newcomb. Newcomb over the center line, 15 seconds to go. Challenging Bubness. Bubness guarding him. Newcomb stops, comes back. Newcomb sends this into the corner for that kid. Popped out. Tyler Main with it. 7 seconds. Main sends this out. Cataldi can't catch it. This game's going to end in the neutral zone. Nope, it's in the Valley end. I was wrong. But that'll do it. This one ends in a 4-2 victory for Valley here at Shahanendakwa. You know what? I had it early. Shahanendakwa Onondaga Nation Arena in Nedrow, New York. 4-2 at the end of this game. So from the Shahanendakwa Nation Arena at the Onondaga Nation in Nedrow, New York, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.